project, and our topic name is Cash and Chill's Budget Tracker with Boot. So here comes our brief introduction about what we're gonna do. First thing first, we're gonna do is expense tracker, which help us to keep track of our daily expenses. And in the end of the year or end of the month, it will tell us the surplus of our spending. And the most important thing that we're gonna do is to do assistant, and will also help you remind you and make some suggestions whenever there is a predictable deficit. And then comes our expected result. First, here comes our homepage. It contains current balance, income, expenses, and income. And with a pie chart, it contains the user's expenses, something like he spends on the food, the transaction, and bills. And this chart will directly indicate what the user spend on something. And the second thing is a way to use our applications. And when you use the add new advanced, when you do some transactions, you have to keep track of the transaction. So you have to enter the name, enter the amount of the transaction, the category, something like transportation of food, and the date. And here and below also comes the monthly burden, which means when, for example, for the rent expenses, you have to pay for your rent every month. So in these cases, our application will automatically track these transactions automatically. So you won't have to upload it every month. And four is our motivation and punishment. When you spend too much on something, and this app will pop out information to remind you that you have to save money. You can't spend that much amount of money on one thing. So for example, you can see the graph photo right there. And fourth comes our history page. In this history page, you're gonna see the transaction history of what you spent. And this comes our possible format of data we're gonna use in the program. So the data format will primarily involve tracking monthly budgets, categories for expenses, and daily summaries of spending. And we're gonna let somebody to use our app for a week, and after the trial periods, we're gonna analyze our potential improvements and optimize our data structure. And below is our Python package that beyond the course. For example, we're gonna use PyQt5 to provide implement windows, dialogues, buttons, and other interactive elements. And in the final page, we list our project development progress. And this is our final Python program.